when I say you're coming through mono, so there's two channels, and I see one of them going up and down, which means you're coming through. But for whatever reason, it's not processing it correctly, and the only way to do that is close OBS down and restart it, or restart my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real great. I love it.
For the record, I had mono in college and it was hell. And I wasn't allowed to help with anything because I was doing theater in college, and I wasn't allowed to like help with any sort of tearing down sets because the set director was like, the technical director was like, I don't want your spleen to break. Stop. I know you want to help, but mono fucks up your spleen, so please don't.
Damn, you were out there just kissing everyone, weren't you?
I think I got it from sharing a drink.
You get a cool way.
I did kiss a lot in college. There was.
You guys want it? Sorry.
I went to I went to the theater parties, and there was a lot of kissing there.
There was no kissing at theater parties I was invited to. So, but also I spent my entire theater major on the outskirts of the major. It was so crazy. No one liked me, which like I guess is fine, but like I was like, what did I do?
I would describe myself as tolerated.
I'm gonna tell.
I'm glad we're back live and this is
happening. So yeah, we are back live. So back when I was a sophomore and still straight, I dated a girl named Anna, and
this is a made-up story.
This
isn't real. Anna does not exist.
My girlfriend who lives in Canada.
It's an anecdote.
And we dated for about 3 months. She broke up with me 3 hours after we kissed. And it took us about 2-3 months to kiss. I got pissed and was so confused why. A year later, I found out that she had made a goal that she was going to kiss every member in the a cappella group. And she knew that the only way that I was going to kiss her was if she dated me. So she dated me to get me to kiss her. And then after she completed her goal, she dumped me. Yeah. She works in marketing now, but Anna, you're still a bitch. I have so much Pokemon
stuff. Really upsetting. I have so much Pokemon stuff right now.
Have I ever told you guys, and I'm fine telling the story on stream, have I ever told you guys about the time I got too high and the aftermath of that night?
No.
Okay, so it involves a birthday party, a love quadrangle, and me being high for 2 days.
Go on, I must know.
So I was friends with this guy. We'll call him K. I won't use any real names just because this is going on the internet. But I was friends with this guy.
I use his real name. Anna, you're a bitch.
I was friends with this guy. We'll call him K. And he was having this on and again, off again relationship with this girl N. And this other girl who I was also friends with, S, was madly in love with N. She was like, that's my lady. I need her. I want her. And so I get invited to Kay's birthday party, which, why would you have a party on a Monday? But so I get there. And a bunch of people, and it's like on campus housing. And so a bunch of people are in the bathroom smoking weed because that's what you do. And the first couple hits come around. And K tries to hold my hand in the bathroom, and I fully just put my arm behind my back and just dodged it. because I was like, no, we're not doing this. This is not happening on this night. So then a bunch of people are sitting in a circle. There's more weed. I get to a point where I am the highest I ever have been or will be. I am so stoned. I become one with the couch. N comes over, sits next to me on the couch, puts her arm around my shoulders, and I was like, oh, friendship. Because I was so high. And meanwhile, S is like glaring daggers at me. K is like moping in the corner, and the rest of the party is playing Kings. So the night ends. I somehow, on my own, make it back to my dorm room. Why I was allowed to walk home alone, no one will know. I shouldn't have been, because Tuesday rolls around and I'm still high. Wednesday rolls around, still a little bit high. We get to the following weekend. This is when I learn the truth of the emotions that have happened on the night where I could not compute. So this is when I find out that K and N have been having this on again, off again thing, because S starts avoiding me, and I go over to K and I'm like, hey, have you talked to S? She's avoiding me. What's going on? And he was like, oh yeah, she's like really pissed at you because you were cuddling up with N, which like, I totally don't care. Even though it was two people that he was into, but whatever. And so then I go to S and I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Why are you so pissed at me for this? I was part of the couch. I was a pawn in her game. I wasn't there for it because she was trying to use me to make K jealous. Because it was like this whole bisexual love quadrangle thing. And I was like, girl,
Right.
Yes, my dear, you could not pay me to date that woman. She's great. She's not for me. And so then a few weeks, so like we make up, time goes by. A couple weeks later, S and I are hanging out at a party because we were the two people that nobody else was really close with. And so we would just hang out together at parties. And so she was like, do you want to platonically make out? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's platonically make out. That sounds like fun. Because it is. It's fun to kiss your friends. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. And so we have our little makeout thing, and I see her and the party ends, whatever, everybody goes on. I see her on Monday, and I'm like, hey. And she, again, avoiding me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So the next party, I head towards my friend that I usually hang out with at parties. And I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up with you? And she's like, I told you I just wanted it to be platonic. And I was like, yeah, we were on the same page about that. Anyways, theater was messy. I spent that entire saga being deeply confused. And that wasn't even the last incident with Kay. Kay then later went on to date one of my friends who was not involved with theater. And the two of them kept trying to use me in a little pawn in their little three-way game. And I was like, I don't want to be part of this.
This is when we realized that Kay was the problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the problem.
What is that? I know it's a vinyl, but what? I don't know the art.
Do you see this one? This is my signed vinyl from Dodie for her first album that I have framed. And I need another frame because she just released her second album 5 years. It's been 5 years since the last album. And she released more signed vinyls, and I got the next signed vinyl, which I'm so excited about. It's also fucking clear.
Ooh.
Which is so cool. And it came with this signed part. And this is the art. I don't know how I'm gonna frame it in such a way that the signature is possibly visible. I don't know yet. I just want another one of those, but it's not gonna work. But also, I'm so excited. Also, your friends, your ex-friends, they sound fucking like shitheads.
Yeah, no, this was in college. I'm
Yeah.
not friends with any of these people anymore. I see them on Instagram sometimes, and I'm like, oh man, you look miserable.
That's pretty. I got the Expedition 33 vinyl collection. Very excited for that. I want Jeff to come home and it sound like we're about to gamage.
I still need to play that
excited for
game.
You should. You will cry over and over again. All right, let's play some fucking D&D. What happened last session?
Hell yeah.
Last session.
Kate didn't take notes good.
Well, last
That's
session was mainly a
true.
fight, if I remember correctly.
It was mostly combat.
But then I talked with Taran and
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
is it
Taran's
Taran,
absorbed.
Taran? Which is it?
Yeah. What's this guy's name?
Taran.
Taren.
Taran.
Taran's getting absorbed.
Tarin?
Sephi often says Taran. Taran or Taran. Kind of it often it's Taran, but it often sounds like Taran.
How's it spelled?
Taren, if I remember correctly.
Hey.
Okay.
I would have to go back in the book and check, and that's a big book.
Oh yeah, so we beat down the big bad guy, the big wolf dude after what's his putz showed up, and then big dude turned back into little guy, and then had a conversation with him, and now he's quite possibly my enemy. And then talked to Taran, and he was like, I don't know where the fuck I am. There's like tentacles everywhere.
Oh yeah. He's in the tentacle place.
And here's a bunch of secrets of Sephi's, and
Yeah.
okay, bye.
I believe. Also, someone also you've been warned several times about a certain necromancer. I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know who that could be.
I also would really like to go to this tentacle place in real life.
doesn't.
I can't do in real life, but we will get there eventually.
Also, Gren I was like, hey Gren, so the reason why I left the Uncanny Vagabonds is because I believe in a better world, and you should try that. And he went, like, I kind of hear you, but also I'm going to talk about how I feel about this. And I was like, all right, so this isn't really about you, but like, go off. But like, I'm glad, I guess we all start somewhere in our awakening, as you will, if you will.
We
He's
all must
getting
start
there.
somewhere.
He is but young.
What else? We just Felly was like, I didn't get bit. What are you talking about? So we didn't cure his lycanthropy, which is going to absolutely rear its head around at some point today.
Oh yeah, most people got bit, and we cured most of their lycanthropy.
And there's a lot going on. None of us. It's not like we all saw who was bit. No, you know.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Who can keep track? If Fel didn't
Truly.
come forward and say, I need to remove curse, then I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna use a spell slot.
Yeah, everybody just saw me blink out of existence multiple times. Nobody knows.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm sure Fel is fine. Nothing to worry about. Fel's
Fel is
fine. Sure. If you like muscly satyrs.
What else happened last time? Oh, I made a lot of furry jokes. No offense to the furries in the world, but the jokes are really fun.
I love you, furries.
Like live, laugh, love, but also. If you watched last
Go on.
episode and you were like, I want the big wolf to not me, first of all, real. Second of all, I'm going to laugh about it. You're valid and I hear you, and in some ways I'm with you, but also that's very fun.
It's both.
So anyway, we were headed up the river of
Yeah, we got on the boat.
We're getting on a boat, a river boat. I've always wanted to go on a river boat, guys.
I'm
I've
on
never
a
been on
boat
one.
And it's going fast. And
You were going up the river of Haliuth. Haliuth. Welcome, Speedy. Yes, that is such a wild time for you to join. I'm so glad you're here.
Hello?
But please,
Howleth?
take off your Crocs and
Hi,
enjoy the
Sparrow.
time.
Sparrow's my friend. Hi, Sparrow.
You are headed up the river north to the overpass of the Giants through the trade road to go to the Lodge of Wanderlust, looking for Abulor Whitegate and his workshop that you know lays hidden somewhere in the Arden Forest. You are on the tails of a torque, trying to chase down the journey of someone from Harveston who was looking for a way to commune with possibly a dark star or a dark one. You had all just boarded your riverboat heading up the river. And the river of Haluth is it's quite a large river. It is the river between the Shandar Mountains and the Mountain Fall, in an area with hundreds of waterfalls. It is a pretty, typically a pretty treacherous and rapid river. That will be quite hard to head up, but with the power of a little bit of magic imbued in this riverboat, you might find your way up. It becomes milder towards the south, allowing smaller barges to move cargo and waterways. And it is the only, there's only one bridge in the Eglarian over the river, the overpass of the Giants, which stands between the Wedge Bridge and the Arden Forest. I need to know from you all, do you guys just intend to head up the river? No pit stops? How locked in are we?
I can't see any reason to stop. Think we might as well just make our way to the overpass of the Giants. Just head on there.
I
I
agree.
mean, obviously, like, look off the side of the boat and admire the scenery a bit, probably.
Yeah,
but-
hundreds of waterfalls sounds beautiful.
Yeah, we're going through, you know, the beautiful Eglarian countryside.
As you head up the river, and the trees get more dense around you as you start to get into the mountain pass, and you see a little ways up what looks to be like a scaffolding. This forest overgrows this ruin that looks to be like an ancient, massive mechanism. At the shores, you can't really see much as the vines have entangled it and moved up its rickety bones as it creaks with the wind. You could see that there extends a part that reaches over the river, as if wanting to dip its hand in the water itself. And it stands quite tall, about 200 feet. You could stop to investigate it if you're interested. And this could be something that could help you up the river, or you could continue with the boat that you have now and not try to find another route.
That feels like bait.
That feels like we're supposed to.
It's
I
either
don't
or.
think
It
we're
really
supposed-
is.
I don't think we're supposed to be going up the river in a boat. I imagine they
This-
did not plan for this.
They did not, and I'm a little bit of improvising here, but I'm giving you your classic playing video game. Choose path A, choose path B. Each one will have its own different path forward. Whichever you fits to your story.
Bits.
That's the story.
Me, Basil, I I think we just continue on with where we're headed. I mean, it could be cool, it could be fun, but also we're in the middle of something.
Oh, the side quester in me wants to be like, yeah, but I think we
What do you
who's-
think?
who says we can't come back if we really need to?
Fel, what do you think?
I don't see a need for it. I said leave it be.
Then we are agreed. Let us continue.
As fireball, blow it up.
No.
As the DM rolls dice ominously.
My favorite thing to do. But this table is cursed and I never roll on a counter. So you pass the ruins of the Water Razor, ignoring its creaking sounds as you just ride past it going upstream. You feel as the magic in your raft starts to kick in as you get through the Blackwood Valley, as the water kind of rushes between these two mountains. You see off in the distance at staggering height, Cloud Peak looming up above with clouds swirling around it. Fitz.
Can we mark these interesting areas on our map?
Ruins of the Water Razor is marked on your map.
I don't have it open yet because I don't need it yet.
I have unhid it for you.
Just in case we want to come back. Or in case we're like, oh my god, the last Torque is there. Yay.
It was right there the whole time.
Oh my
Full
god.
time.
In this moment, while we have the three of you, is there anything you'd like to discuss as you climb past Cloud Peak? And just a small reminder, Cloud Peak is the tallest peak in all of Eglarion. Its mountain is rooted in history.
We should build telescopes on it. Just kidding. If you know, you know. Anyways.
I think Basil would like to just sort of stare at the mountain as we go past. Just sort of looking.
Yeah. You look at Cloud Peak and you recall legends of Cloud Peak telling of the Dark Star.
Ooh, I know all of the legends. The Dark Star and Cloud Peak.
This was the epicenter of Larion, where they perched and collected sacrifices, establishing its power over the lands, and whence it was banished by Serath. The surrounding areas in the leeward hills and the neighboring forest were home to many fallen angels at the time. You feel as you drift past the shore, you can feel the eyes of fallen angels staring at you all now. But it is densely overgrown with vegetation and an eerie silence, as if both human population and animal alike fear and shun this place for good reason.
Ah, how comforting.
It's only 30 feet at that. Fella's pointedly ignoring Cloud Peak.
Fair enough.
Considering there was a unicorn that was found at Cloud Peak.
Yeah.
Fitz is like living out her like childhood pirate dreams. She is so excited to be on this boat. Like she is buzzing. Like she's like the captain is annoyed with her. She is talking his ear off. She has so many questions. She wants to know how this boat works. She wants to hang from the sails. I don't know. Is it like one of those with a big wagon wheel? Is it a sail? Is it like, does it have big sails? Like, I don't know what this boat looks like.
It's
I was picturing like a 1920s riverboat, but like whatever.
That's
it's
also
kind
kinda
of
what I was
like
picturing.
it is a boat with a big mast in the middle of it, kind of awkwardly so. It catches the wind, but you can also see as the captain uses magic to kind of whip the sail in the direction that it needs to go, and you can feel when the magic is pushed into the sail itself that kind of lifts it off the ground. It's kind of like a long boat,
He
but
is
smaller
like,
enough for the for the river.
she's like, oh my God, how are you doing that? I want to do that.
Um, well, do you are you familiar with elemental magic?
Like a little bit. Like I can do some stuff, but like I don't have any. I can't like manipulate wind currents. Are you even using spell slots to do this?
Concentration for up to yes.
That's
And they
amazing.
go, they take your hands and they kind of place them in a series of different movements, and they kind of feel as it moves with you.
She blushes and does so.
There is a way that it wishes to be expressed, and it is only our job to allow it to express itself through us. That is the way of the earth.
I sort of, I remembered to myself, or the motion of the ocean.
Fair enough. That was good. That was good.
Uh,
Let's see.
and I put that, and I go into the group chat and I go, oh, fella, you're missing the most opportune sex jokes.
Fella's just pointedly distracted, just like he's basically staring over into the water as everything is passing. It's just
Boring. Look, Sephi, I'm a pirate. Sephi, look. I start swinging on the ropes.
Yeah. Steffi just goes, yeah. Okay. Be
Well, I do
careful.
hope you're
Don't
happy.
hurt yourself.
Well, I do hope you're having fun, Fitz.
Oh, maybe the first time this whole time we've been hanging out. I'm having a great time.
Um,
The love shack in Gorsa Villa was also pretty fun. I don't know what we called it, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
We can get together.
okay. And you
Um,
crawl up the river, to the bend, and the captain stops and goes, the Eternal Mother says we should go no further. This is where we must stop. It seems like going to the overpass may not be a good idea right away.
What is the Eternal Mother saying?
There have been rumors. Do you know of Maldrezeret? Do you know the
What?
name of that?
sounds like something I would be familiar with.
You all encountered.
oh, did we?
You all encountered this name at the Dragon's Bones.
No, I don't remember that. That was ages ago. I'm an old man. What do you expect from me?
What's at the Dragon's Bones? I don't remember Dragon's Bones.
Maldrezeret was a large dragon.
Was I with them?
No.
Fel, I don't think you were.
You weren't.
Yes, Meldreseret. Meldreseret's a dragon. Isn't Meldreseret dead? Wasn't that... Didn't we encounter his bones? Unless...
Yeah.
Oh. Don't tell me we've got a bone dragon to deal with. Oh.
No. There is rumors that an offspring, a half-dropple drake hydra, is layering
No.
underneath.
No,
Road.
pardon me, would you repeat that?
This is a half-dropple drake hydra.
Half-drapple drake hydra.
Correct.
Hmm.
It's kind of like
That's too many syllables to be anything good.
Indeed.
a dragon
with a
turned
name.
into a hydra. Kinda
Yes,
like that.
anything with a name that silly must surely be terrifying.
Well,
Such is the way of things.
we can't.
It's just,
So wait, Maldreseret, this isn't his son. We've met his son, right? We like
I mean,
it would
is
have to be a
that-
different offspring, no?
Was that his son?
I thought it was his son, and then the lover was dead.
There's-
But maybe
there's-
the lover was the lover, and then the son is somewhere. I can't remember.
Uh,
One of
I
them
don't.
certainly
do
not
not
son
remember
and
that.
lover. I don't remember being a lover, and I remember there being a son.
I do
Uh,
not remember that.
you met
the way that little triangle was-
Selvaro.
Selvaro.
Selvaro was in human form, but is a young bronze dragon.
Yeah.
You found
Um,
Sabaro? You guys went to the mall?
He was friends with Lord Eard Waitas, or Dragon Friends, so was his father. And their lair was the Shrine of the Blind God.
Right.
I'm trying to get my dragon straight. Oops,
Yeah.
I cl-
Well, every dragon
Um,
is gay. So there's your first problem.
period.
I've never met a dragon who wasn't at least a little bit bisexual.
Oh, sorry.
I am
Thelarmus was an ancient bronze dragon. That was a dragon you met up there. The dragon name I just said actually wasn't that one up there. That one,
So this is a different dragon.
this is a different dragon.
So we have not met this
Um,
dragon.
Let me control out the PDF document because I think I know where this is coming from.
okay. I
Come
keep
back to your
editing the notes I'm
spelling.
taking because I don't understand what's going on.
I also
That's
don't
what I was
understand what's going on.
The captain stopped the boat at the bend. Thelarmus is layering underneath the river. A half drapple, half drake hydra. A dragon hydra hybrid.
Mouse.
Hydra dragon hybrid drapple drake.
And it wasn't Maldar, whatever the fuck that other guy's name was. That was really hard to say.
It was a marzipan.
Yeah. Marsupial
Not marzipan.
was the one who we helped liberate the lair of.
Yes, the Martian.
Yeah. And then we met his son or lover,
Sabaro.
Sunset Cliffs, and whoever maybe all this to say, this dragon hydra he might be like, hey, I heard you helped one of my half-kin. Pass, baby.
Well,
Do dragons hang out? Are they like friends?
well.
I don't know shit
Imagine
about
they're
that.
territorial.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Well, I don't
dragons
know.
have a tendency to be rather territorial. On top of that, they are creatures of chaos for the most part. They don't it depends on the dragon. Some subscribe to loyalty more than others. It's if you've met one dragon, you've met one dragon.
Do we think we could? Oh, go ahead, Randall.
This is the first time we've heard this name. Maldreseret.
Drezerit.
I will copy paste that into the chat.
I
Now,
maintain
this
that
name
sounds like something- that
is
sounds
not
like
the
something-
first time you would know this name, technically, because this dragon ravaged Aglarion a few centuries ago and disappeared.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god, I so know
That's-
who this is.
Yes.
It's
now
probably
to
somewhere in the
those-
player guide. I just forget where.
That old.
Probably.
So is Maldreseret, Maldreseret is in the river right now, or is it Maldreseret's
An
son
offspring.
lover?
An
Lover son.
offspring.
Okay.
An egg child.
Maldreseret's offspring.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know, an
is-
egg child is just a child.
Randall, we were all born of eggs.
Fair, you know.
Ask your girlfriend in college.
Any part of the history that I see relates to stuff that I can't talk about. But
That's okay.
they did attack many years ago. This would have been known. A dragon came and ravaged Aglarion.
Okay. So the guy has just mentioned Maldreseret. Maldreseret,
That's not good.
that's not good at all. And this is an offspring of Maldreseret that is slumbering underneath this area, you said?
Yes, newly hatched, still young, but still able to shapeshift.
But
Shapeshift.
should we kill it now?
Yes, the Hydra has been known to shapeshift into different forms of dragons, so that way when you attack it, it finds your weakness and immunities and is able to be resistant to whatever you throw at it. They're quite resistant creatures.
So we're going to fight a red dragon, you're saying? Yes. All right. Well. So we're going to be fighting a red dragon.
Fell holds up his hand and summons Sorceress Burst and keeps changing, like opening and closing his hand, and it keeps changing the spell type.
Well, so, okay. Well, so around about how far away are we from the pass?
To be quite specific, because I think there is a measurement system somewhere on here. No? No. There wouldn't be. About 10
Right.
miles.
At 10 miles. Well, if you...
Dropping you off right about there.
I suppose we can walk the rest of the way. 10 miles isn't too bad. That's a third. That's a couple of hours.
Yeah,
You
I hope we
head-
can find a room.
Directly west of here, you'll end up at the lodge.
We should meet the road somewhere in between. As long as we maintain our direction and do not get distracted.
Artie, what do you think? I want to kill a dragon. Oh, I think Artie wants to kill the dragon.
Well, if we come across the dragon, we can certainly do some heroic dragon slaying.
Perhaps
I have a feeling we will likely come across this half-drapple drake hydra.
you'll probably need to face it on your way out of this part of Aglarion, but hopefully you're able to acquire some information on it before you do so.
That would be
Yeah.
ideal.
A weakness or something.
Yes. Well, it's a hydra, so we know one thing is don't try to cut off any heads.
Why not?
Last time someone went up against a Hydra, the whole party died.
Oh, damn.
The whole I heard about that.
Died and came
Everybody
back.
everybody but the cat girl.
Oh, God.
Yes, hydras are, well, let's just call them tricky beasts. Not ones to look forward to encountering. generally to be avoided.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, thank you so very much
Yeah, thank you.
for your service.
And she'll walk up to you, Fitz, and go, "May the Eternal Mother bless you, and her grace be on you."
Yeah. Thanks. she's like, I don't really do the religious things, but right back at you.
Keep your wrist. Remember to bend it ever so slightly. It'll make your spells a little more powerful.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Captain.
All right. Off with you all. I have to get back.
Pleasure. Farewell.
Fireball. Fireball.
Raft goes in flames. And you stand at the eastern edge of the western side of Aglarion, where the river splits into two, one of the few crossing points. And you know that you have just a 50-mile walk in front of you.
I thought you said is it 50? It was
10
10
miles
to
from
the
the bridge.
10 to the
50.
bridge. Yes, 50 to the lodge. Well,
And if
we've
you-
crossed greater distances than that. If that's 50, then it had to be over 100 to get from the north, to get from the Shandar Mountains to Gorso Villa, perhaps even 150. So we can do that. We'll be all right. We can do
Basil,
what?
we're up here now. We've started
It's-
walking.
Is it about? I believe the average humanoid walking speed is about 34 miles. I'm catching up and following. About 34 miles a day, if I recall correctly. 34 to 38. So it should only take us a couple of days.
You'll probably
Hello, Seffi. Have you decided to be a bit more chatty?
I was napping.
Did you enjoy your boat
Prancing.
nap?
Yes, I enjoyed my boat nap, despite y'all creating plans to destroy dragon hydras.
Planning is a generous word.
As you continue your way to the lodge, the denseness around the forest around you is choking, as it seems to kind of consume every angle that you could possibly imagine.
Hinky.
Oh,
As you
I have an idea.
go forward,
To make things a little bit easier to get through the forest, and I'm gonna put the Speak with Plants crown on.
No.
okay.
Hey, have you seen any dragon or dragon things?
Well, no, I'm just gonna ask. I'm just gonna as we walk through, just sort of be like, "Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I don't want to step on your leaves. Excuse me." Just be fair. Just lead the way, being very polite to try and make the forest a little easier to move through.
Me when I thank my Alexa for telling me information.
They're gonna remember who's been nice to them
Exactly.
when the AI takes over the world.
Oh, I was thinking about the plants when we
them
have to
too.
face the dragon, and then maybe the plants will be on ours. Maybe the forest will be on our side if we're polite. Yeah. So I've got my little crown on. I would like to be at the head of the party, sort of parting the red leaves, as it were.
You
know,
put
if
on the
fall in
crown.
a hole, you're screwed, right?
If I what?
I said, don't fall in a hole.
Well, I'll do my best.
You put on the crown, and Basil, you hear, "Basil, help! that you? And you hear the voice of Master Zaphos.
Zavos? What? Where are you? Hold on. This is a speak with plants crown. That implies you're a plant. And I start looking around for a potted plant, like when Fel got turned into a potted plant. Zavos?
No, I'm not a plant. I'm behind you.
Turn around.
You turn around and you see a shadow very far back in the woods.
I sort of wave and I'm like, what do you... Just come over here and speak
Help.
with me.
I need you. I'm stuck.
This is sus. This is real sus, y'all.
Like,
I didn't mean
okay,
to click.
I'm
it,
gonna
but-
turn. I'm gonna turn to whoever's closest to me and be like, could you help me with him? And I'm gonna gesture in the direction of Zaphos, assuming that everyone else can see and hear this.
Can I see him?
Sephi, you look over and you see Zafrika Shoemaker. Your aunt.
You said that was who?
It's Master Zaphos. I don't know. He's stuck
Nope.
in the mud or something.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Sephi,
I'm
That's
gonna
my
help.
aunt.
could you help?
That is my
please?
aunt.
Sammy, he's
And if
after
you're
us.
if you're seeing Zaphos and I'm seeing my aunt, that is not okay. That is not something we want to go near.
Right, let's just keep walking and then we'll ignore it. No need to get into trouble. Just whatever it is. You there, apparition. We're not interested.
I
No,
could-
thank you.
I could strike it from here.
We don't need to start a fight. And I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna keep talking to the plants and moving through the forest. Come, children. We have places to be. We have 150 miles to walk.
Child.
Well,
Compared to me, you are.
you hear in the back of your head, oh, stop. You know you can't do anything. You're nothing. You're a Gorso slop.
You have no idea what I'm capable of. And I'm going to turn on the aura so that nothing could get a real good jump on me.
Well, you start to disintegrate the foliage around you. And Fitz, you look forward as all of this is happening very quickly. And you see like a large thorn pierce through all three party members. Blood curdles to the ground. And they're silent.
I'd like to make a roll.
Go for it.
I'm making a Constitution saving throw.
Go for it.
Valid.
Okay. I got a dirty
We can find
20.
out.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to say that if it's all right with you, Randall, Fitz keeps her wits about her. And
Yeah.
is sort of freezes in place. And is looking for danger. First looking for like immediate danger.
Yeah. You look around. Your friends are spiked through and through. Fel's head kind of rolls to the side, lifeless in front of you. And stepping forward, you see Blister in hag form. throwing away the facade. I think I may have lost Seffi. Hold on, let me get them back in here. There we go. And she just leans over. She takes her finger and kind of wipes one of the thorns with Basil's blood, inky, and kind of licks her finger and looks at you, Fitz, and go, "It really could be that easy. You could have all the freedom you want, that you desire. You and I don't talk often. I feel like the other three get so much more, and what is Fitz but left behind?"
If this is what you think I want, I think you're sorely mistaken.
You don't want to be in front? I mean, look at them. Seffi, the noble house out of your way. Basil, the wise, no longer a problem. And Gorso, full of ambition. I mean, how can you compete, Fitz? You deserve the stage. You deserve to be your own. Isn't that what you've always sought? To feel empowered? To be seen for what you are?
You're right. And then I found 4 people who do just that.
What happens when they betray you? Will you forgive them? Don't be naive, Fitz. Have you not learned your lesson so far? From the olden swamps, the shanties of Oathbreaker. Please. You've learned time and time again that no one can be truly trusted.
Who hurt you? What's brought you to this place? God, it's so sad. I almost feel bad for you. You know, I think that more than the obscene power of the individual, or however much you can collect, how many souls do your bidding, I think you'll always underestimate the power of the collective. I think that there is more good in this world than there is evil.
I've been hurt by many, and I've lost everything. In a way, I feel like I relate most to Gorso. Fell here with so much ambition, anger always riling up. I mean, truly, him and I are one and the same. Lost everything, come from nothing. I'm just trying to find my place in the world. And I think here will do.
You don't... You know, for someone as powerful as yourself, I can't believe I have to spell it out. Every day you get to wake up and make a new choice. That is something you are capable of. You can make a different choice. It doesn't have to end like this.
I don't fight for what I believe in, I will lose my sisters. You fight for your friends. I fight for my family. It's the same. choose to aid someone who wants to see us all lose, wants to see you lose your friends and my family.
What are you talking about? Who?
Prince.
No. No, I don't. I rejected him. He tried. And I sort of wipe away at my face. And he left his mark on me for rebuking him.
You assist your friends who I think you know.
What are you talking about?
Come on. Safi's more deals than anything. Basil covers their hands, never to show them to anyone, and well, here he seems to be so power hungry he could become a black hole himself and void out the entire world. Are you saying that you're going to be the one that keeps them in check? You're going to be the one that helps them see humanity?
I believe that they...
Oh, and
believe
let
that
me not
they'll
forget Arturo, who started an entire cult and has let that gone rampant.
Yeah. Okay. Look. You have to believe... People are always capable of making a different choice. I believe that of them too. I think that when the time comes, they'll make the right decision.
I hope you are right.
And what about you? What about your sisters?
I have to control this realm to be able to get them back.
From where?
And
From who?
from the domain that we lost.
Which is?
I'm sure you'll see it one day. If you intend on continuing down this path. And she steps up to you, Fitz, and puts the palm of her hand against your cheek. I pray you don't lose yourself in the way. You're going to have to make hard choices.
I don't want you to be one of those hard choices that I have to make. Maybe there's something else we can do. There are forces here that do yearn for the destruction of Aglarion. That want nothing more than to subjugate and oppress every single person and being on this plane. Maybe together, there's a different outcome for all of this.
Perhaps. Let me leave this with you. And she takes her hand off, and as if by magic, a small vial appears. She hands it to you. This is a potion, a vial of love. It worked on the king. I'm sure it will work for you. After losing your home and the comfort of your memories with Alan, perhaps this is a gesture of kindness. Until then. And she stands up and takes a step back, and you see as the thorns go back into the ground and the life return back to your friends as they turn to you as if they were just taking a step forward. All they remember is taking a step forward and turning around to make sure that you were following as you stand there with a vial in your hand.
Well, are we going to keep walking or are we going to stand here all day?
You good?
Lister says hi.
Again?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no escaping her in this place.
I fear there may be no escape indeed.
Must
Do you
mean she's
guys-
scared.
What are you going to say, Fitz?
Do you... She said something that threw me off. Sort of a reframing of why she's doing what she's doing. To protect her sisters. To get them back from somewhere lost.
Isn't it how it always goes in the stories, that they try to amass power to bring somebody back and then unleash something else that's even worse against the world while trying to bring somebody back, or they bring someone back and then, oh, this person's not the same as when I had them before, and then they have to kill them all over again or something?
There's a reason why
that
these stories are so common.
That is very much how those stories go. I would not trust anything she says.
I mean, it's probably partially true, but
She's a fae, so it doesn't mean it's a lie, but it doesn't mean it's the whole truth either.
Look, I'm not saying that she is in any sense good. And given the chance, I would run her through without hesitation. But I wonder... I like to think that there's always another option. I just really... Maybe it's naive, and that's fine. But I don't know. It's worth thinking about. We should keep an eye out for whoever these sisters are. And whatever realm was lost to them. At the very least, it's good information.
At the very least. Was that all she told you, Fitz?
Just the usual drivel about how I can't trust any of you. And that you're all going to betray me one day, which I told her off for. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like all of you are without baggage. No, y'all know I certainly am not. You've seen it laid bare. But I meant what I said to her, and I'll say it here. I think that when the time comes, you're all going to make the right choice.
Let us hope that prophecy comes true.
And Fell is going to just mutter under his breath as he turns to keep walking forward. But the right choice for who? Well, are you coming?
Yes, let's continue on.
Right.
You take your time to cross the Arden Forest. an untamed wilderness that is not very populated.
The plant's nice.
And
Or
you hear every
did
once
you
in a while,
forget?
hey.
Please, thank you for having me. Let's just move that leaf aside.
And it doesn't take you long before you find yourselves on the road and standing at the edge of the Lodge of Wanderlust. The lodge has stood in the Arden Forest since anyone can remember. It is this large fortification made of thick, sturdy granite blocks protecting travelers on the road for ages due to the scarcity of settlements in this region. It's often been known as an adventurer's guild for a long time. You see the lights of candle flicker on the inside. It's quiet. There doesn't seem to be quite a lot of people who are passing by. And the sun is starting to set.
The Lodge of Wanderlust. I remember when I was a very, very young man, and I thought I would be an adventurer, and I came here and tried my luck, and, well, let's just say I went back to being a mortician for a reason.
Aren't you an adventurer now? Isn't
I
this
would,
adventuring?
I would say I am accompanying adventurers. If I had it my way, the tower would be here, and I'd be getting on with work. Something.
So, what was this place used for?
Well, it's a sort of spot to rest, a bit of an adventurer's guild, sort of a few different things.
So I cannot take notes and listen to Randall at the same time. So if he said that, I'm really sorry. I asked for a repeat. I just can't. Like I'm like
No, it worked in
not
character.
possible. Yeah,
Yeah, it worked in character. You're good.
I've never been this far west.
Yes, well, it is it's a nice, it's a decent little spot out here in the wilderness, out here in the Arden Forest. Stayed here a few times on tower business.
Big win.
Yes, let's.
I sure would like to add a love potion to my inventory when we get the chance.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Do I have that?
You were holding the love potion, and no one acknowledged it.
No one asked about it.
No one asked why you were holding, I assume, a filter of love.
I'm like really excited because I have a couple use cases in my head, and they're not going to come in for at least the next 30 sessions, but I'm real excited about it.
Please remind me to add that later because I don't see
Okay.
it. Oh, it is in the items and spells in the D&D legacy content. You can just take the
nice.
filter of love.
I will. Nice.
That's right. I
I
knew
will do
exactly
that.
what potion it was.
And you head towards the lodge, entering the front, where it enters right into what is called the Writer's Gate. This is the inner door that leads to the Hall of Hearths. You see that there are boxes on the side where some people have stored certain items waiting for the next day. Some of them have locks on them. Some of them do not. Nothing of large importance is in here, but it's noticeable. And you step into this immense room with this illuminated by two hearths on the western side of the room and lit torches on the walls, giving the hall a homely and comfort atmosphere. A huge table dominates the room, able to seat a score of guests, and a few places on the table are set to show meals that have only been partially eaten. The decorations, rugs, and tapestries around the room are exceptional quality from a wide a variety of styles from exotic to faraway places. A few coats hang on pegs by the eastern entrance of the room, where a large bench welcomes visitors to clean their boots from their travels. And as you step inside, you see a man who I have here somewhere. Um, boop, boop. You see a man who looks
Man, where's Artie?
slightly
I do-
askew. You notice that this man, although looks normal, he has his hair looks feathery and extremely light. And he goes, "Hello, welcome in. Welcome to the Lodge of Wanderlust. Most people have settled down. I see you've been on a long journey. Please, how can I help?"
You still have rooms available? Places
Yes,
to
we
stay?
do. Rooms, food, and a study if you need some time. We have a shrine to the light if you need to take a moment to worship the eternal light.
Is that something people do?
Something I do. Here, we let the light guide us. I am still a paladin of the shining light. And
Yes.
I
I would
live
be
by
so
that.
careful who you say that to. I would be like so careful who you say that to right now. Like,
It's okay. Out here, these are my woods, and I protect them. I have for many years.
How many years?
A few hundred.
Yes, we've met before. If you're here often and these are your woods and you protect them, then yes, we have met several times. In fact, then
Please do remember your name. I remember most people, but it's been
Basil
such a long
Thorndust.
time.
Oh yes, I'm
Ah.
sure you've met dozens of people.
You were coming through for adventure seeking.
Well, initially a very long time ago. After that, it's all Arcane Tower business. Being a mage of that institution.
Give me 1 second. 1 second.
I love being old. Means I get to throw the DM for a loop.
you know me, old.
I'm
yes,
old
I-
and I've been around.
I remember you were in my class when I was teaching about the Order of the Eternal Light, which you seem to not be as interested in as everything else.
Well, it was a strange. It was a strange time, shall we say? The first time I came here.
I hope that the Dark Angels have never been a bother in your past, and you've
No,
managed to
no.
live a fantastic way forward. Please,
Yes.
where are my manners? My name is Cygnus, as Basil here knows.
Yes, this Cygnus. These are my. I introduced the party, and the party. This is Cygnus.
And what are you doing out here?
Well, I don't remember the name of my friend that we're trying to find.
oh God. Oh my God. It was.
I
oh,
have it.
Here,
It is Abelior Whitegate.
Bullier, something like that. Have you seen him around and about these parts recently?
Last time I heard about him was by Ha'areen Blackbone.
And whatever became of Ha'areen Blackbone?
Why don't we sit down, have a drink? It's the least I could do.
Certainly.
He goes to the kitchen and whips up a little bit of food. And he
Harleen
Sorry.
Blackbone.
Ha'aren Blackbone. This was the person who was following the torque.
Yes, I remembered that much.
Yes. He gets some food, gets some water and some mead for you, and sets it out at the table. And goes, please. I have to learn a lot about something.
Randall was like, I can't believe Ev didn't shoot this guy in the head upon meeting him. That's crazy.
Certainly
Well-
try.
Well, I don't think this would be an appropriate time. Besides, I have no direct conflict with. I have Basil has no direct conflict. Well, I mean, besides the obvious. Besides the obvious.
Above the table, I have a disagreement.
I mean, he doesn't have. I don't feel like he has a reason to provoke this man.
Fair enough.
Besides the whole eternal light versus dark star thing, but I think Basil is smart enough to know you can just leave this one be, and we can just I'm just going to continue my facade. He's more worried about his facade than anything else.
Fair enough.
Fitz wants to pick his brain real fucking bad now.
He sets the table for you, and he sits down and yes, Ha'aren Blackbone. They were through here, I forget, a decade or so ago, looking for it was a ziggurat prison. They ended up looking for Abulio Whitegate and his workshop. There was some tie-in about Master Arland and some secrets that he had. I'm sure you all are familiar with Master Arland and how his magic is deeply embedded within Aglarion for quite some centuries.
Yes, of course.
For sure.
Well, if you've ever been to his tomb, there is different artifacts that shows you everything that he's built before. If you've ever crossed the Ezra Bridge, that is one of his creations.
One of his best. Truly beautiful.
Anyway,
It's I'm gonna open my shirt pocket where Rat Pack is hiding because I'm like, don't just show yourself to people and be like, do you know where this I'm like do you know where this Abulor and the workshop is? Was that in the ziggurat?
no, that's not in Ziggurat. That's like that would be like wild. No, I think they're definitely somewhere in the forest. Last I heard, they're definitely in the forest.
In the forest, but
By the way, do you have like detect the magic?
yes.
Okay, so listen, I'm like part demon, given my imp nature, and like infernal. I think we've covered this. I'm like the demon on your shoulder, which you clearly don't need. But sorry, that was I'm your friend. I didn't mean to make a dig. I just saw it opening.
I make great choices all the time. Shut the fuck up.
So, sorry. Anyway, I'm getting like mad celestial energy from this guy. He seems like very, very shiny and bright, which nothing that our party is like not that, but I feel like our party is not that.
Okay. I'm gonna okay. I lied. I don't have detect magic. I have identify.
You are a fucking liar.
I made a mistake. I confused them. I'm gonna push my hair back behind my ear, and in doing so, activate the group chat and be like, "Hey, fella, if you can like really sneakily cast detect magic, this guy is beaming celestial at me right now. But if you don't think you can do that, I have a second plan."
No, Mr. Bubble, he is a warrior of light. That wouldn't surprise me.
No, more than that. Like more than that.
Like an angel of light?
Yes, potentially. Rat Pack seems to think so.
Fucking great. Fucking
Like
great.
the table is already. The guy's already clogged who this guy is.
Great.
Looking at the art,
Would be in my best interest not
you
to
kind
be
of
here.
get there.
I was like, it was like as soon as you started talking about him and the detail in his armor, I'm like, oh no, this is a much more important character than just.
Who is it? I'm having trouble keeping up today.
So I'm gonna use the feather detection and cast the detecting magic.
What feather is that?
Feather of detection.
Was it just a feather detection, or was that a specific feather that you got? Didn't you get a koala feather?
Yes,
had
that's
that.
That
different.
is what this is.
That is what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You called it a feather of detection.
No, I just wanted to make sure that was
Which
what I
is
was
prob-
thinking it was.
It's his fucking feather that is in his head right now. Do I look at this feather before I use it and go, wait a second, this feather
You-
looks familiar?
Absolutely do.
He's a
Yeah.
koala.
Great.
Look at his character model.
I don't have
It is
it.
exactly.
Pretty close.
It is so Aztec coded.
Let me
I looked at it and went, "Oh, his face is
Bring up-
weird,"
bring
and
up
then I
the picture
clicked
again.
off.
God,
Show
I wish
again.
you were here.
Oh my god, you're so right.
That's
Yeah.
why I said, why isn't Arnie here? And as soon as I said that, I was like, oh fuck.
Wait, so is he the kowaddle?
Thought you just said that because of the aesthetics.
could be. Fel, as
I'm
you
going to actually. I'm going to
play
roll
with the
I'm going to roll
feather.
this.
Go for it.
I want to see what I get. Yep, I'm dumb fucking enough to do that. Okay, that was for if I had the knowledge to hide the feather when I touch it. I don't.
I said sneakily with my mouth. I said it in the group chat.
So you show the feather, but you cast it stealthily.
I get yes. I mean,
That's
it
what
doesn't
I'm-
really. There isn't a way to like stealthily
Yeah, I mean,
cast a spell as much.
yeah, I mean, you kind of
But
pull
yeah.
it out and you twirl it in your finger for just a second, and you get the celestial magic. But it also dawns on you, like in that moment, as he locks eyes with the feather and then you, and you see the head on his hair. If it could stand up, it does slightly. He kind of just gives you this look and goes, sorry, it's a nice trinket you have.
This-
Got it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Do you,
It's
okay,
I know,
been
I
long
gave it
time.
to
1,000
you.
years ago, like 1,000 years ago, we had to get one for a quest, and we got it, and then the quest blew the fuck up with the
I
rest
remember
of
that I
Aglarion.
got it and then I gave it to Felly.
Remember?
but I don't
Oh my
remember.
god, yeah, we had to get one for a guy. It was with the golden mask. Oh my god, this was like session 4. Like it was forever ago.
He makes note, and there's an awkwardness at the table for just a moment. And he just kind of goes, well, I sorry. You were looking for your friend Abula. Do you know him?
Yes. Rather well.
Well,
Though it's been some
um,
time.
he pours another glass of wine for him, and he goes, "It's been some time, um, seeing that I have been out here for over 1,000 years. Um, yes. Ha'arin Blackbone was a red cloak lawgiver that had some item, I forget what it was, and we became friends for a while. Um, we shared a goal of finding Sam Kael's fabled ziggurat prison, which was unveiled in a secret by Master Arlen centuries ago. I know that the ziggurat's hidden somehow, and it's tied to a dark phase of the new moon. I did not expect you to
Party!
show up.
Oh, echo.
So much echoes. Tell who we're talking to. Oh, you can't see. You can't see. You can see on the stream.
Hold on. Okay. Snipping tool. Snipping tool.
Hold on, we're
That
gonna
was
send
good.
it to you.
Copy.
Kate, we're talking to. I
Paste.
don't know how to.
We're talking.
It's in the group chat on Discord.
Putting it in like 3 places. I can also DM it to you. There it is. They see it.
Who the fuck is that?
He's literally the coatl.
We're talking to the coatl whose feather I'm holding.
He's likely going to murder us soon.
So let me get this. Hold on. In Hispanic Heritage Month, you did this today on Hispanic. I'm hanging out.
We said
Kate.
multiple times. We were like, we need Kate.
You should have been like, Kate, Hispanic Heritage Month. You need to be there. Then I would have been like, oh shit, and I would have put it on my calendar.
He goes on to talk about so you guys do recognize that this is the same feather. He's radiating celestial energy.
Is this man a bird?
Probably.
Possibly.
Seems like it. I mean, we could just ask instead of standing here
Are you a bird?
talking to ourselves.
Oh my god, Fitz, you can't just ask if things are bird.
Sorry. Are you a Latine bird?
That is.
Is this you?
Is this you?
He goes on to talk about I know that the ziggurat is hidden and somehow tied to the darkest phase of the new moon. Information that I shared with Ha'arin Blackbone. They searched for the exact location and the command phrase that conjured the ziggurat, but when it came down to it, they refused my aid and, well, they vanished one night and I've yet to see them since. But I've spent my time studying as much as I could about the Gate of the Darkness within, the groaning pillar, and the Cairns of the Bone, and Cloud Peak itself. If I ever am able to stop the Dark Star from arising, I will. That is my calling. And I hope it is yours too.
Of course.
I feel like I'm just trying to survive this Dowager Queen's reign right now.
Yes, our focus at this time does not lie with the Dark Star. It lies more with the immediate threat.
I'm not exactly a big fan of grand forces taking over in general, I would say. I'm fairly anarchical. So regardless, I think I'd be like, yeah, probably not the best idea for the world as a whole.
Smart one there, Fitz.
Oh, Felly would disagree.
Since the rise of times, there's always been someone on the throne, and they have always seemed to disappoint. Except for the Will Tamers. They've always been an outstanding noble house.
Except for whatever happens at the party that we don't know about.
That's a story for another night. But I would like to do. I'm gonna. What is the word I'm looking for? Fuck. 1 second. Words are hard, and I can't remember the stat.
Right now? Jeez.
No. God damn it.
I mean, sure.
Inside check.
Guidance.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Actually, can I do an inside check?
Yes, anyone can.
Anyone? Well, I won't say no to a free insight check.
Ev, could you roll for me?
Oh yes, I can do that.
That's a
You know
16
what?
roll.
I'll roll for you first, and then I'll roll for me. There you go. There's already roll.
I have a +8.
You have a insight. You got a +9, my friend.
Oh my! Oh,
You got a 19 because I rolled a 10. And then my own insight only gets a +3.
I got 21.
And I rolled a 10 again.
What are you all
for
inciting?
13. Whatever Fitz was inciting.
You mean Sephi?
Whatever
Sephi.
Sephi was inciting.
I was trying to see if he was trying to be genuine about saying what he said about the Will Tamers, or if he was trying to slight me in some way.
Oh,
Don't care about
no,
that.
he truly means what he says about the Will Tamers, and it has been well known without the realm that the Will Tamers stepped into power only for a short time, for them to regain control after a series of unfortunate events, and they've maintained a very well standing. His knowledge of the balls seems to not be that deep as it is as that of the Dark Star.
I'm inciting to see if he I want to know if he's telling the truth about this guy, the what's his name, stealing away in the night and leaving him, or if maybe there was a bit more of like an altercation.
With your role, you could tell that he does not fully trust your group, but he is telling the truth.
That's super fair. I wouldn't trust us either.
And I was my 13. I want to see if he's clocked me.
That
It's
is
only a
so
13,
funny. That
but
is
I want to
so
know if I've been
funny.
clocked.
Sorry,
Are
one more
you
time. What was that,
serving
Basil?
fish?
I want to know if this agent of the eternal light has clocked me.
The green skeleton guy.
He does not seem to have suspicion of any one person. He is suspicious of the entire group.
Valid.
I mean, that's fair considering our current climate.
Considering the climate, considering some of our aesthetics, I think that's valid.
I am a Will Tamer. I am innocent in all things.
Apparently.
Okay.
Are you?
I'm wearing a harness.
That's true. I look like the way I do.
Oh yeah, I am a satyr wearing a harness. I think he already knows where this goes.
I nod graciously at his praise for the Will Tamers. And that's all I'm gonna do. Because if I actually open my mouth and say something, it's not gonna come out just genuine.
Go ahead.
My insight was like, you know, I'm biased. I don't want him to be bad, but I'm getting the sense that I guess I'm inciting to see if is this I don't know how to word this, but basically, like, is this necessary, or is it like a necessary evil? Does this make sense? Like, is this something that he fully is like, yeah, this is like my jam, this is like what I believe in since day one, like this is what I've been telling y'all? Or is it like, we have to do this because this shit is happening and like we have no choice situation?
Great question. You get the sense that he has restraint, which is something that was lacked in the Order of the Eternal Light. But he is still fully in belief of the Order of the Eternal Light. He is a celestial who was around during the rise of the Dark Star. He doesn't want to see that happen again.
Who would want to see that happen again? I can't think of anyone.
Is there any other thing I could help you with? Obviously, a room. You could take a look at our map room as well if you need some guidance, and we have a shrine to the light if you need to take some time to pay homage to the light and darkness.
Well, that is very much appreciated. I certainly think we shall take advantage of all the amenities we require.
I have questions for you.
Yes. Can I help?
I'm a bit of a historian myself. But rather than, let's say, an unsanctioned academic. And I've done a lot of reading on Aglarion's past. I guess, and I don't mean this, I mean this out of genuine curiosity. am interested as to why you hold steadfast belief in the order given its history. Much of which has been lost, but it seemed apocalyptic in a different way.
I will not deny that there are unfortunate things that needed to happen. You see, when you are faced with an ultimatum, sometimes you have to take a road that is not well liked. There are times when you have to make a decision that can harm you, harm others. And it isn't until afterwards that people will look back and realize how far things truly gone. After some time, I agree that there are things that Sarath lost their way on. But at the same time, if it was not for Sarath's untempered and unfettered devotion, then we may not have made it out of the Age of the Dark Angels. I feel like, in ways, their delusion and their extremism forged a path for the Age of Kings to occur. It is our past, it is a dark one, but it was one born out of necessity.
Second question, is this literally you? I have another one. Anyways, okay. Are you... We've traveled a long way. We've seen most of Aglarion at this point in an effort to overcome the Dowager and her, well, queen now, the queen and her machinations here in Aglarion. We've heard rumor that the Order of Eternal Light might be returning.
When
In
you are
some
lost
form.
when you are lost at sea, it is the lighthouse that guides you back home.
Basil's eye roll in the group chat is so big. Basil goes, "Oh God."
Yeah, no, fully like like a little I think not even like in the group chat, but a little like unconsciously like actually rolls his eyes a little.
I'm gonna elbow
Um,
him in the ribs.
If that's not you, is this you?
Absolutely.
I'm sick. I so many.
I don't think the Order has enough of a following for us to ever make a full return, nor do I think that is what the rest of us truly want. Our goal is to extinguish any possible flame of the Dark Star left behind. It is our duty as silent guardians of the past to keep those in the past.
Well, I think perhaps now would be a good time for us all to go about our nightly routines. Thank you so much.
Yes. Please don't let me keep you. I still need to wash my blade from the last Dark Star follow I slaughtered. Please find your guest rooms upstairs.
That feels like a threat.
Find your guest rooms upstairs, and I will have breakfast ready for you all in the morning. And he stands up and
Leave his blade with him.
he does not.
I was just gonna prestidigitation it in front of him.
And he starts cleaning up and heads back into a room.
I'm gonna pull Sephi aside.
Here, bitch.
Gabe! Where are we going?
To talk. To chat.
Shit.
I pull you into my room. No one come in here, we're having sex. And then I close the door.
Well,
Detect thoughts.
at least they
Get out.
finally waiting for something.
God. Basil's a fifth Seppi truther. Oh God. I pull out Rat Pack too. I go, you sit here.
Okay, just wear protection.
First of all, weird that you're okay with this. Secondly, this
I
guy,
think he might be a voyeur, and that kind of makes me uneasy.
regardless, this guy really wants to kill you.
Oh yeah. No shit.
Have you?
I'm well aware.
Has anything happened since you? I don't know. Sold your soul.
Did I sell my soul? I don't know that I sold my soul, but
I don't know what
regardless.
happened, but I was knocked out. But you pledged your allegiance to something that none of us really quite understand. And you haven't said anything about it since. Has anything happened?
I mean, I don't have paladin powers right now.
I mean, I sort of wasn't going to say anything because
I just kind of figured you all took it in stride.
saved my life. Well, I figured it out, but like I also, you did, like you saved my life on more than one occasion. I'm happy to keep your secrets. Like that's not really a question for me. But what is the? Wait, are you still a will tamer? Were you ever a will tamer?
Technically, by blood? No. That was Turan. who is insanely quiet right now.
Do you think that's the Dark Star's doing?
I don't know. Could have been any number of things, honestly. I've been trying to get rid of him for a while, but I never thought it would actually work, so I'm actually kind of concerned.
Do you have any idea where he could have ended up if he's gone?
No. At least I don't think so. Almighty God, do I know?
What was the question I was reading?
Do you
my
know
God,
where he could have gone?
Turan.
If he's gone, do you have any idea where he could have ended up? Oh my God! I dropped my
Seppi hasn't. Seppi does remember that they said to separate, so they do know that there's the potential. You have not confirmed that, but that is always on the back of your mind.
But no, I wouldn't know where he would go. I just asked to separate him. I should have thought that through, though, because there was no vessel.
Does this... He's not... Okay. Try to tell me about the ball.
Okay.
What
Like
happens
the
at the
first one,
Will
or what they are in general?
Steffi, what happens at the Will Tamer balls?
I mean, they do a ritual, and it siphons life force out of the attendants to keep them forever young. Holy fuck.
Okay, so that's fucking crazy. We don't have time to unpack that yet, but we will at some point. Were you sacrificed?
No. Me and Turan were the first of our kind, and it was an accident because I interrupted the ritual, and I was supposed to die, except for that didn't happen. Body is mine. Soul was... I had my soul, and then he had his soul, but he ended up in my head. So... It was a weird situation that the Will Chambers never had, and they had to explain that away as like a lost cousin or some shit.
Okay.
Commence training.
So they were trying to sacrifice you to keep
I don't know
to
if
stay
they
alive
were
forever.
completely trying to sacrifice me. Technically, that's not usually what they try to do. I think someone got maybe overzealous. But I was there to look for answers on how to get my aunts to the same plane of existence without them dying.
$20 says it was Turan. Anyways, if you can tell me about this, he's gone. Or his influence over you is gone, at the very least.
Yeah. And that's not... Well, I don't know if that's not good, but his mom's going to be pissed. If I ever see her again. She might die in the hole. But I need to figure out where he went. Because I didn't want him to actually die. He is useful. And he is kind of my conscience.
Well, another thing to worry about then, where he ended up. But in the meantime, what do you want to do about Bird Guy?
I mean, yes, he wants me dead, but like, not outwardly so. I don't think. I don't think that he sees me as a threat currently. I could just trance and then stay up the rest of the night. Also, both of these things, and I point at the stones that are rotating around my head, one of them means I can't be surprised, and the other one means I don't need to eat any food or drink that he gives us, which is why I didn't touch anything at dinner.
Okay. Great.
You all need rest.
That's true.
So if someone wants to let me trance for 4 hours and then I can keep watch the rest of the night.
Okay.
Who wants to take bets that there's somebody trying to hear us having sex outside?
I bet it's fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Nope, because Fel is actually going to go to that shrine.
Well,
So is
What do you want to do? Oh, are you going to that shrine?
I'm not going near the shrine. I was gonna be like, hey, Fel, wanna chit chat? But if you're going to the shrine, I'll just hang out with Artie. I'm
But
not
I
going near
was-
that thing.
I was gonna go to. That's the shrine of the light and dark? No.
No.
Yeah. Hello.
Different
Light and
light.
dark. Hello.
Different light. Eternal
Oh
light.
damn. Well, I still want to go.
it is
Okay,
still
guys
a
go have
shrine
fun.
to
I'm
the
not
light
touching
and
that.
dark, but it is specifically made for light.
I ain't touching that thing with a
There is an
10-foot pole.
imbalance on this, obviously.
Don't love that, but I still want to go.
Well, Arturo, you step into a floor. You step into a room where the floor is tiled in alabaster and gold, decorated with ornate images of the sun at its center. A white alabaster altar sits under the window of the room. The window panes are stained glass and break the incoming light into a myriad of multicolored beams that are further bent by the northern and southern walls of the room that are entirely covered by mirrors. It feels extremely light here, and welcoming to those who are interested. What are you doing?
Gosh, I had an idea, but I don't entirely know which I was going to do.
Okay.
Especially with Artie here with me. I was not expecting
Oh my
Artie to be
God.
inside of here.
Fel, you are here. Didn't expect you here.
I'm going to close my eyes and do what I had done previously and reach out and see if I feel anything here inside of this altar.
Reach out where?
Reach out into the ground like I had tried previously.
I wanted to clarify. Thank you. Can you please roll me a religion check?
Oh, God damn
Feel like it might be hollowed ground.
it. Ooh, I can do that though, because I'm gonna fall asleep. So I am going to look into one of the mirrors to get that boon of inspiration.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's fine. Guess I don't need it. We'll just do an 18. That's fine.
Yeah, I set the DC
It's
at
probably
15,
as high as I'm
so
gonna get.
did pretty good. You reach down into the ground and you feel your magic race down through what seems to be space and time and kind of reach out into this ether. And you feel as it's clasped by an entity. And you hear a familiar voice, one that has called you, has let you call him the prince. Well, hello.
It's been a little while.
Yes, I've been quite busy.
Of course.
Strange you reach out to me at the altar of eternal light. Is that some type of joke? Or are you just stupid?
Well, I figured what better place to try to reach out to someone with a lot of power than an altar that I figured would have quite a bit of power.
Get it, darling. You think I am your light.
In a way,
Guess I should be flattered.
you are. Well, you are guiding me.
Yes, and you've taken to it quite well. Very impressed.
Thank you. Really, that's the only thing I wanted to do was see if I could reach out to someone.
Um, I've heard you've had some visitors from the Dowager, Larencia, or Blister.
Yes, she's visited me recently, and apparently has spoken to Fitz. Something about her sisters, and, well, the way Fitz tells it, it seems like she's scared.
I'm sure she is. You're quite strong and a formidable one. You're going to be her ruin.
Gladly.
As far as her sisters go, they're being dealt with.
Well, that's good to know. I'd hate to encounter how many sisters? I would assume that the other daughters that weren't her daughters were more cousins in that sense, nieces and nieces to Blister.
I've uncovered quite an interesting, well, the queens that you met, the Zophinas, well, Blister, Tyke, Splinter, there are each one daughter from each of them. They paraded around and had the king think that he was in love with one person while they were routinely swapping them out. All three of them, actually.
Hmm.
King never knew he had 3 daughters, only one.
Interesting. But they are dead, yes?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now about my
Buddy.
bow.
Ah. Your bow. You've been cheating on me. Do you really deserve it?
Cheating? How so?
I feel it in you. An anger, a fire. Not looking for
Well.
power elsewhere, are you? After everything we've shared.
I wouldn't lie. Of course I am. I'm looking for power where I can get it. But that doesn't mean I'm against you.
I like it when you are.
Against you? Or do you like it when I'm powerful?
A little bit of both. Your bow is almost done. I will send it to you when I am able.
Thank you. Do you have a name I should call you?
Do not like your prince? Do not like to be on one knee? Or both?
Well, I figure when the time comes and we get to meet, there should probably be some other name I should call out.
When that time comes, I'll make sure to whisper my name in your ear so only you know it. Because at that point, names have power. And perhaps that's what you're truly seeking.
Until then, my prince.
Until then. And you feel the connection disappear.
Doesn't seem like anything's going to be happening in here tonight. Have a good night, Artie.
Artie has
Doesn't
died
seem
on
like it's a place for me.
There you go.
Sorry.
It's okay. Fel has wrapped up their conversation and announced that they are not a place for them and are going to walk out.
Inside.
You've gone full robot and I can't understand you. Your connection is red.
Oh,
Insight check on me. Insight check on me.
Yes.
Do you,
Yes.
do you need an insight
Oh, I
check?
was doing a little song, but if it's still robot-y, I'm so sorry.
You're getting better. You've gone to red to yellow.
I can understand them very well. They want to insight check Fel.
Perfect.
Just keep rolling tens. You got another 19.
Okay, well, this is going to be... So that is going to be a dirty 20.
Ooh.
If only I guided myself.
Only.
You want me to roll that d4?
No, let me be fair. I want
Okay.
Artie, as they leave and you are in the shrine for a moment, is there anything you would like to do?
I just wanted to Arturo in his quest, or I guess in his search or constant need for balance, as part of his religion, understanding light is something that that is part of learning this each side of both coins. So really he's just there to appreciate the altar. I guess my idea was just like to go and do just a general religion check, just kind of look through and see what all he could find.
Go ahead and make that religion check.
I'm gonna guide myself this time.
Sorry. I like that. I'm going, oh. Thank you,
No,
Saint.
that was it was my fault. I didn't guide myself. I should have guided myself. I should have known.
Oh, better that time. You got 23.
With the 23, you feel the imbalance here. You feel the strong pull for the light, and it's uneasy. You weren't here for it, but the queen did slight you in their conversation with Fitz and talk about how you started a cult. And you feel how that imbalance here reminds you of that for a moment, of the balance that is always there. But as it is with balance, there's always kind of a back and forth. Sometimes there is too much in one direction, and that's okay. Right now, perhaps someone hunting down the Dark Star is good, because having yet another complication on this quest probably would suck. Um, take that as you may, as they come in and out.
And that does not want me to have fun. Um,
Valid.
but but Arturo will just kind of sit in the uneasiness, and do a little meditation, before he goes back to the fuck out of here for sure.
Absolutely. You all head to bed. Basil, do you have something?
I don't have any fun conversations with anybody to have, but
You totally could.
You totally could. I want to talk to you.
I'm gonna. I mean, I think Basil is like has a moment where he's like, "Oh, maybe I should." Has like the thought of like I should stop Fel, but then sees Fel is heading towards the Shrine of the Light and is like, no, and is probably gonna just go to the study where like all the maps are, because I think he's just gonna refresh himself on the area.
Yeah. You step into the map room. A table sits in the middle of where a large map of Aglarian lays out, and it shows all topographical features in many locations. You see bookshelves that line the wall, containing notes of strange places. One that you recognize, the Shrine of the Blind God, and a bunch of others that you don't.
There's places in Aglarion my 200-year-old ass don't recognize.
Heard of, but never really investigated.
Okay, fair.
I will let you know. I'll go ahead and reward you for going in here. You find the location of the gate of the darkness within. You find the location of the Golem Craft Cave. You find the locations of Cairns of Bone, which is girl, where you
Golem Craft
at?
Cave. Golem Craft Cave.
Oh, down here. You find the location of the Groaning Pillar. That'll be me later. And then you find Grower's Lair. Where's 1, 2 of Grorar's Lair. That's way over by Aglarion, by the way. That is way in the other direction.
That's where I needed to get to.
And you see Vidon's abode is also there, and he has a few notes on some of these places.
Probably I'm gonna you know what notes I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at the gates to the darkness within notes. See what he's written down about that. Because I imagine because that from the sound of it, that I imagine if anything would be the thing I had at least heard of the most, considering the crystals sticking out of my palms.
You read some of the notes, and it talks about an immense dark gate that stands on top of the mountain plateau. This colossal stone gate that's embossed with inscriptions, obviously created by powerful magic. It talks about the banishment of the Dark Star and its dark planetar generals, and talks about a small surviving cell composed of dark angels, mostly zealous and privileged loyalists that had escaped and fled to the mountain fall. These priests raised this gate with magic and opened a portal to the darkest section of the divine realm, and seem to have fled through it. It is rendered inactive, or at least he does talks about it being an inactive barren gate. And as you kind of finish the chapter, you feel a hand on your shoulder. As Cygnus goes, sorry, my apology. I see you also have an interest in the Dark Star.
Passing interest, as one does with history of the land. I believe it's important to approach the world with a certain curiosity.
Yes. He kind of circles the table a little bit and goes, still, I'm curious, out of all of the books on this shelf, Master Arlen and Shrines of Blind Gods, why that one?
Well, I think you and I both know that when you get to a certain age, you've already seen a lot of things. So why not read about something I haven't seen yet?
The Arcane Tower forbids researching into this. You of all people should know that.
Well, yes, of course, but one peek at a light warrior's notes can't hurt anyone.
You sound a lot like Abular.
Well, he and I have always gotten along rather well.
Which is why I had to kill him.
He pauses and kind of looks you up and down and goes, well, his workshop is a little northwest of here.
Northwest.
About halfway to the gates of the darkness within.
What a coincidence.
Somehow you're like prophetic, like you are being guided in the right way. Perhaps the Creator has a way for you still.
Yes, indeed. Divination's never really been my strong suit, but every now and then, broken clock strikes twice a day, as they say.
That is true. Well, I must get back to tending to some of the other guests, but I just wanted to check in, make sure you're good.
Yes,
It's been a pleasure,
thank you.
Basil.
Your hospitality has been incredibly generous. It is
And he
deeply
goes-
appreciated.
He holds out his hand to shake yours.
Love still on, I will shake his hand.
Shakes your hand and goes, anyway, and pivots and heads out.
Very well. I'm going to continue just like studying the map. Now that I know where the workshop is, going to try and look at some more specific maps of the Arden Forest and see if I can help with like plotting us like a good route to maybe give us advantage on any possible survival checks as we make our way through the forest.
I've just been rolling random encounters to see what pops up when you guys move through. He lives in, unfortunately, just the shittiest of areas. It's just going to be a trek right through the woods to get to him, unfortunately.
Yeah. I
but
just mean like,
I will try
keep us
to
on the
make
right
it.
track.
Yes, I'll make it easier and harder to get lost. Yes, easier and
Yes,
harder to get lost.
Yeah, trying to make it harder to get lost. That's all. That's it.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Do you retire?
And then I'm gonna as I leave the room, my eyes linger on the book about the gate to the darkness within, and then I will leave. A little cinematic.
You all spend some time taking a rest, with Sephi waking up about 4 hours first, as they usually do.
While I am trancing, because it's not technically sleep, I am allowed to meditate.
Fair, you are correct.
I am going to try to reach out to Turan or whatever might have taken him.
How do you reach out?
I wouldn't even know where to start. Probably just into whatever dark abyss I think of.
Make me a religion check.
Give me more stat. That's a whole 3 because I have a -1.
I'd like
You
to
reach
help by
out.
sending good vibes.
You reach out
Only in your dreams.
to the void, looking for something, and you feel something pull you in, and you stand face to face with a man who is has well kempt hair, kind of coiffed over slightly. Their face is gaunt and wrinkly, as if aged but also preserved. On his shoulder, he has what looks to be a dragon shoulder pad with a giant spike coming out, and 2 tentacles wrap from behind his cloak. As he looks at you with interest and goes, my, now this is interesting.
Fuck are you?
I am your prince.
Why couldn't the bad roll lead to Tyran and the good roll lead to the prince?
Oh, Turan, is that who you're looking for? Well, he's here, safe and sound. Since you no longer wanted him, I took care of it.
And if I wanted him back?
Deal is a deal.
What about a new deal?
I'm open.
What do you want?
What do I want? Oh, have you killed the queen?
Still working on that.
Could use the help finding her and killing her. That would make my life much easier. Or you all could come to me.
To you.
Yeah, why not? The 5 of you on my side, I could do quite some damage. Of course, I would have to remove that dark star pest in your side.
Pest. Myself?
No, that crystal that embeds itself into you and Basil. I would remove it. Remove the ties of the dark star. That is only a hindrance, a distraction. They are weak. I can take care of them.
I wouldn't do that to Basil, only because I don't know how he stands on that issue. But anyone who will give me power to get me to the goal that I need, I'd be willing to consider.
You become my faithful servant, and I remove the dark star from your path.
Do I retain the powers that I already have?
Yes, your newfound powers of mocking others and causing them pain. I can replicate that.
And Turan's soul, how would that be given to me?
I could send them back in the flesh. Might take some time. I do owe Fel a bow.
Ah. So that's how that happened.
Yes. Turan won't quite be themselves. They have a little bit of a demonic flair to them now, but that's okay.
You know what? I think I am amenable to this. See, I never wanted to be reborn. I didn't want to die and come back. I feel like this is karma for him.
You bend the knee, Steffi.
Agreed. And I kneel.
As you kneel, you feel as the jagged crystal in your back wiggles its way out of your skin, painful, leaving a deep scar. Fel will have his bow. And I'm glad you're on the right side. Turan's still not going to like you.
Oh, he never has. And I'm okay with that. But now we don't have to share the same body. And he gets to be reborn again.
Welcome to the winning side. And you feel the energy push away. As yet another deal is made by Sephi.
Tirana is my conscience, y'all. I'm gonna wake up and let Fitz go to bed.
How'd you trance?
I mean,
Just like in Final Fantasy IX.
as well as one can when there's the prospect of someone murdering them in their sleep.
Oh, come on. I could take him.
A celestial that might just be a coatl.
Yeah, I got it. I could have taken him. Totally. Anyways,
So bad.
I throw myself onto the bed. Good night.
I'm gonna
Damn, you did all that to get
Tyrion.
Turan back? That's crazy. Anyways.
It's also just nice to fucking punish him in the same way I got punished.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I have plans for it. Sephi just moved it up. Everything has a cost. You all can take a long rest. And wake up to Cygnus. The smell of fresh eggs wafting through the lodge. A bell rings as it approaches the morning as he signals for the adventurers to help wake them up and set them off on their way.
Morning Lord?
What?
What?
No! Wrong campaign!
And
Bring it back.
The tavern
At you.
is a little more busy. You hear of many of them speaking of traveling to Gonshar.
I know where that is.
Mostly goblin, hobgoblin, and bugbear encampment on the far west in the Arden Hills. But some people talk about finding a way out of Aglarion. The rumor and the tavern talks about a tree, as if they're all hunting for a way out.
I'm sorry, a tree? What is this tree that you are talking about?
One of the the smaller adventurers kind of looks over and goes, "You haven't heard? Everyone's on the lookout for it. Apparently, one of the what were they called? Circle of the Seven Flowers? No, Circle of the Seven Thorns. They were people have stumbled across them, and apparently they talk of a tree that gets us out of here. They didn't say where it goes, but if there's a way out, we're gonna find it. We can't. Gotta find it eventually, right? Can't stay hidden forever.
Fitz
Just
perks
a
up
moment.
immediately.
Wait, just a
Alan
moment.
talked about this. Alan talked about this. What would you know, Basil? Alan talked
Okay,
about
but
this.
Randall said I, Evelyn, still get to do the quest.
know.
I did.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I want my quest.
What do you know?
I did give Ev a warning at the beginning. I, said,
I
"Your
know a
quest is
lot about the
late
seven.
game."
I know a lot about the Seven Flowers shit. Actually, do you see
Fitz
this
and
thing on my head?
Basil
It
both
whispers
go.
dark secrets to me.
The crown of 7 flowers that I never meant to give Ev.
Fucked up.
Because the Ev blew up their character to get it.
Yep, literally.
Yeah, the small guy kind of looks and goes, no, not 7 flowers, 7 thorns.
Thorn.
That sounds like it would be the opposite of
Well.
the 7 flowers. Maybe they know about the 7 flowers.
I don't know.
Well, if you ever find this tree or something, send word to Feliusos Gorso, please.
Sure, man.
Are any of this is dumb. I'm gonna skip that.
Okay.
That's just
No, I
weird.
like dumb things.
Do it.
I was just gonna be like, are any of these adventures that are going out to do dangerous things very attractive?
Yeah, they're adventurers.
Yeah, they are.
What do you think?
I'm
You
going
just
to try to
can't end that all
persuade one
NPCs.
for a quickie.
Hell yeah.
While
roll
you're
me a
doing
cr-
that, I'll take the 10 minutes to cast, the freaking
Absolutely.
mind link.
Mass aid.
Fel, go
I'm
ahead and
also
make me a
gonna
charisma
Yeah.
saving throw.
I'm also gonna ritual cast Find Familiar.
While Fel is fucking, I'm in the group chat like, do you guys think this is the tree that takes you to the Feywilds that we heard about from the guy? From oh my god.
100%.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I think that's what this is.
Absolutely has to be.
So 29?
You actually head up with 2 people.
It's a nat 20.
Oh my god!
It was a nat 20.
You fucked twice.
Great.
My dude.
Let some steam off. It happens.
Feeling extremely prideful now.
I bet you are.
That fire's just spreading inside.
Ain't the only
There
thing.
is. The Cygnus stops by your table and goes, I hope everything was all right last night. You were able to get some sleep.
Yes, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. Fitz has no idea about everyone else's going ons. Since everyone else had big moments last night.
You had one in the forest.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, Fitz is just like, yeah, everything was great.
Oh.
Because she believes it. 'Cause she's like, yeah.
Yes, everything.
She's the only one
was-
who wasn't like, I don't know, making new deals and getting caught reading about the Dark Star or whatever. Felly getting on his knees for a lich. Arturo questioning his faith.
Well, I'm glad that you stopped by. I told Basil where to find Abular. I hope that you have a safe journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you need anything or find out about Ha'arim, please let me know. I would like to I'd love to know what befell them.
Yes. Should we be successful in our endeavor, we'll let you know.
All right. Well, I'm off. And he heads back to behind the bar. Do you guys set off towards the workshop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Let's do it.
You all head outside, and just before you start to head off into the forest, Sephi, you hear in your head, and I'm glad to see you. Choose a good side. As you hear Cygnus in your head.
Does Cygnus serve the Lich boyfriend too?
What?
He doesn't necessarily know that he has sense that you have rebuked the Dark Star.
Okay.
You find that you do find, Sephi, that the crystal that you had on you is gone.
Okay. That I kind of figured because of the scarring, but like
I mean,
I very rarely
you knew it
interact with
dropped
anybody,
off
so-
of your body. It
Mhm.
was there. It is now off of your, not the image just off your body, but off your person. He is totally taken
okay.
it.
Cool. That's one way to put it. I say mentally, not out loud, obviously.
Until
And
next
not
time.
in the group chat. I have to clarify that.
And as you head off to Abular Whitegate's workshop, that is where we're going to end today's session. I do see a hand up from Sephi.
This month's session.
As I walk out the door, I'm going to directly into Feli's mind say, "The prince sends his regards." And I'm going to walk right past him.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
It's fine.
Find out what happens next time on Magic Academy.
Next
And
month.
on-
Oh, here's our
Next month.
Where we go. What happened?
Your
Well,
mic just went all
cast.
wonky.
Oh, no.
Sorry. So you say it. You say what you said. You walk past Fel. And Fel closes his eyes for a brief second, and they reopen, and his eyes are gold. And blacks out.
And sadly, we will not be playing again until next month.
Yep.
Until the 4th of November will we be back. And you guys are just headed straight for some girthy content. Which I'm excited for.
I wouldn't have
Yes,
used
sir.
that word, but okay.
You guys unlocked a lot of locations, and you guys are getting a lot of main story. I think that you guys are gonna kind of, as you get the torque, it's gonna kind of start going very fast, as you collect them, and then it's gonna kind of be drinking from the fire hose again for a little bit.
Did the torques by themselves like do anything?
They do have special powers. Arturo's been hiding that, but yeah.
Oh,
I've been trying to use it, okay, but you keep hitting my AC over 21, and it's useless. I can't do shit.
Each of the torques have a special power, along with their ability to find the other torques.
I just think it'd be so cool if we all had one. We're like the Power Rangers.
My God.
It was my goal to give you all one. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. Anyways, we should do that. Anyways,
I
we
don't
should
know
do that.
who has the current Torques or where they're going.
Artie. Artie has
Yeah,
both
Artie has
of
got
them.
'em. Because Artie was
Artie-
the one who got excited about collecting them.
Yeah, y'all were like, "Oh, that's cool. I guess Artie can have it." And I'm like, "Oh wow, this one gives me a boost to my AC." When I get it. That's nice.
I think there was I think it was because it was more because we were all like, because with the crown we were like, Artie should carry it because he's the only one out of all of us who isn't gonna try and fuck someone else over. So we were like, let's do the same thing with the Torques. But now that we're all on the same side, for sure, I think it'd be really fun if we all had a Torque once we got more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're all on the same side.
We're totally. Am I gonna have to kill my friends? Like, chat, am I cooked? I might be cooked.
Let's be totally for real. At this point, Fitch should just join the Dowager. Let's just really make it a free for all. Let's just all have a good time.
I mean, for a second there, it seemed like that's where it was heading.
No,
I know, that's what I thought too.
no.
You did show a
Fitz-
little bit of kindness towards the Dowager.
Yes, I have there's one or two things that's gonna happen.
You're
One,
about to say I have a type.
look, I have a type. It's strong women. It's powerful women. Two things are gonna happen with that. Either number one, they're gonna she's going to be like, thank you for showing me that kindness, double cross, and then Fitz is gonna be like, I slit your throat. Get fucked. Or, you know, there might be a happier ending. There might be an ending where that's not necessary. We'll find out.
Yeah, where I kill her.
Wow.
Okay.
I kill her, I take her powers, and yeah.
All right, listen. Listen. Fitz doesn't know this yet. So Fitz isn't there. Fitz, I've decided that Fitz is holding true to the ideals that she has been learning on this journey.
Oh, cute.
GM, I need
Just like
us.
everyone else, her
I need
ideals
us
are
to
just different than yours.
Well, with that, we're gonna head out. There might be some stuff throughout the weeks as Ev and Sarah might take over the channel, but if not, we will be back on November 4th, most likely, unless some of us are too tired, to pick back up where we left off. So I hope y'all made some really good session notes, because
Yeah, you should read them. They're really good.
4 weeks. All right, remember to be kind to love one another. We'll see you not very soon, but very soon.
Bye-bye.